Hey, what's up? This is Future Form with Lauren Franco. This is a podcast about creativity and what it means to create in a world that's changing fast. Yes, we talk about design, but we also talk about culture, climate, power, and responsibility. About how the things we make shape how we live and who they're really for. I'm a designer myself, someone actively trying to shape what comes next. And I'm endlessly curious about how other creatives are doing the same. Future Form with Lauren Franco is my way of being in conversation with them, openly, honestly, and in real time. I've always been obsessed with where creativity meets purpose, not just how things look, but how they work, who they serve, what they change, and what kind of future they quietly build. There are a lot of design podcasts out there. Some are great, some maybe not so much. So, what makes this one different? First, the people. No bullshit, no jargon, no design world snobbery, just honest conversations with designers, artists, thinkers, and makers doing meaningful work, sometimes quietly, sometimes radically, but always with intention. Maybe not always the biggest names, but the biggest questions. And look, I know what you might be thinking. Why this podcast? Why these conversations? I'm not here to pretend I have all the answers. I'm here to ask better questions, to listen closely, and to learn alongside the people who are actually shaping what comes next. I started Future Form with Lauren Franco because I genuinely love talking to people who care about the planet, about culture, about justice, about possibility. I wake up excited to dig into how they think, how they work, and what keeps them up at night, and I wanted to share those conversations with you. You'll hear from people you might recognize, but more often, people you haven't. The behind the scenes creatives, researchers, builders, people shaping the future without necessarily chasing the spotlight. This isn't necessarily a career retrospective. We'll talk about origin stories, but also how do creative decisions ripple out into the world? What responsibility comes with making things today? How do we stay hopeful and critical at the same time? And how can breaking down silos between design, art, research, and activism open up entirely new ways forward? So if you're curious, if you're design curious, or deep in the field, if you believe creativity can actually do something in the world, stick around. This is Future Form with Lauren Franco. Let's see what's possible. Future Form with Lauren Franco. Lauren Franco. Future. Future Form. You're listening to Future Form with Lauren Franco.